Well, hello, everyone. It is Super Jesus Jackson back at it again with yet another video. It's Radiohead time. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. Radiohead just released a new track last week, I believe, from the point of me recording this video. It's called If You Say the Word. So like probably many of you, when I saw the notification for a new Radiohead song, I was like, oh my god, right? Like I flipped out, everything, my whole world stopped. And then I realized, oh, it's one of those like songs that they're doing because Kid A is having its 20th anniversary along with Amnesiac, and they're combining the two. They're like kind of releasing them in kind of this double disc format, obviously vinyl, cassette, everything else too. But it's called Kid Amnesiac, like they're just combining it, the names, and they're also releasing unreleased material, like I think a full-length LP, I think, with extra songs from the vault of that era. And okay, they did this with OK Computer, with the OK Not OK, and I'm gonna admit, I know a lot of you probably will hate me for this, but I didn't really care for it. I cared for a few songs, but you know, when it comes to, you know, unreleased material, I'm always like, well, it's unreleased for a reason. That's not to say that all unreleased songs are all terrible. In fact, great artists have fantastic songs in the vault, and the songs that they should release on their albums have to be better than those songs. So I guess going with that assumption, you know, that's what you have to have in your head when you go listen to a compilation of unreleased songs. So I know it's partly, it's not their fault, but at the same time, I'm like, why? You know, just give us a new album. I mean, Moon-Shaped Pool came out in 2016, so, you know, look, take your time, guys. I'm not going to rush it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I mean, this is better than nothing. But like with a lot of Radiohead songs in general, too, I do need to give the OK Computer, OK Not OK, unreleased songs another listen, because Radiohead songs tend to grow on you. I don't know if it is scientific. I don't know if it's just your brain playing games with you, or because it's Radiohead. I don't know, because it's not pop. You know what I mean? Like pop songs on the radio are supposed to do that to you. But Radiohead does that to me, and they're like alternative as hell. So I think it's because Radiohead is just so good, and you know, their music tends to be very complex, you know, just from the very beginning, and so your brain, it takes a little bit of time to understand it, to understand the music and understand what they're going for. So that is what happened with this song, If You Say the Word. So now I'm a little bit more optimistic, you know, for the rest of the songs that'll be in this potential unreleased, you know, Vault LP. Now, this song is not my favorite Radiohead song, obviously. It shouldn't be. I guess if you want to be positive, it's like, okay, it grew on me. I liked it. I'm looking forward to the following songs. And then, you know, you could be perhaps a little bit more negative and be like, well, I wasn't so crazy about this, you know, song, so I don't even... I'm scared of listening to the rest of the songs in this LP. It's all speculation, of course, though, at the end of the day, until the whole thing comes out in November. Let me know if you guys would like to know my thoughts on the album as a whole after it comes out. But If You Say the Word, this track right here, grew on me, and I'm excited to talk about it with you guys, listen to it with you, and analyze it as much as I possibly can. So, without further ado, this is Radiohead, If You Say the Word.
Greece is the word, is the word, is the word.
Wrong song, but, you know. Okay, stop it right there. First things first, very spacey, very ambient, very Kid A, perhaps more Kid A than Amnesiac. I feel like this one was meant to be in Kid A, so it just sounds very spacey and ambient. Amnesiac did sound like that too, but I think Kid A was more science fiction-y. I love the really steady percussion. It's a it's a sleeper song, and I guess that's a derogatory term, but I don't mean it that way. It's just a very, it's a song you lay down with, put some headphones on, and just kind of get lost in. You don't want to be doing gym workouts, with this song. And so the percussion really helps with that. Tom York's melody writing has always been incredible, and it's here as well. I mean, the production on his voice is fantastic, along with his melody. I also just love the occasional guitar plex that we get. The... Fantastic. Let's keep going.
If you say the word, 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 when you spend your life wishing a twinkling star.
Oh my God, dude. Tom York is on fire. Okay, he's on fire here with his melodic writing. It's really the ends of the lines that really gets to me. And that chorus almost, I mean, it might be the pre-chorus, but I mean, to me, it almost sounds like the chorus. If you say the word, if you say the word. That is just so beautiful. And granted, we're not even talking about lyrics right now. We're probably going to get to the lyrics at the end of the video, but I already love, what's going on there. And the song kind of starts picking up a little bit. We get a little bit more percussion, and you feel it. This is brilliant stuff. Wow, that climax right there was powerful. It wasn't necessarily like an epic, bombastic climax, but given the tone and the mood of the song, it fits perfectly. It feels like a natural progression to the song, while at the same time it still catches you by surprise. And the glockenspiel in this track, glockenspiel, is absolutely fantastic. It gives the song this morning bell aspect to it, which, was in... That's a song that was in Kid A and in Amnesiac. It really gives this kind of desolate, but at the same time comforting feel to the song, which really is what Kid A is all about. Kid A feels very distant, so does Amnesiac, but yet you feel like it's comforting you. It's a beautiful contradiction. And then there's this weird, like, really high-pitched noise. I don't know what it is. I sort of like whistle in order to emulate it, but I don't want to burst your ears. But it's a very interesting noise. I don't know what instrument it is or what device, they're using. But very dystopian and, like I said before, very warm and inviting at the same time.
If you say the word, 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 then
Wow. I really like the kind of intermission before the last kind of chorus of the song. He does the "if you say the word" section just in a much more, grim manner. Really kind of pulls at you. Also, the kind of subtle acoustic guitar playing, on the left and right speaker.
if you say the word, if you say the word.
This is a very tight track. There's a lot of things going on, but at the same time, you know what each and everything is doing. It's not often that you get to do that with songs. This song, even though it's 4 minutes and 22 seconds, it feels very short. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like, all I know is that I like the song. And it really grew on me, guys. You have no idea. Like, when I first listened to this song, I was like, really? But I listened to it the second time, and I was like, oh my, no, what am I on? And then all the people, some people in the comment section were like, this definitely, like a lot of Radiohead songs, this is a grower, like it's going to get you. And it got me. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But now let's kind of get into the lyrics. I don't want to, go too far into it because obviously lyrics at the end of the day are very subjective. And you guys know me, I'm a music guy before lyrics. So not the most priority first class thing for me. That doesn't make any sense. But let's take a look at it, shall we? Because Tom York is a fantastic writer anyway. So verse 1, if you're in a forest, out of your mind, harpies in the branches, breaking your arms. First thing when I thought that, definitely Dante's Divine Comedy, 100%. I do remember that harpies were a section in hell, and it was like Dante was going, through the forest, and the harpy. I think it was people who committed suicide. I think that's where that's where these people were, and they turned into kind of harpies in the trees, or they turned into tree barks or something, but there were harpies in these, like, in this forest. It's weird, I don't know, but I think that is clearly the intention here. Maybe this has to do with suicide somehow, or, but the metaphor's cool either way. When you spend your life wishing on a twinkling star, when you forget how lucky you are, buried in rubble 60 foot down. Those are fantastic lyrics. That's awesome. If you say the word, then I'll come running. When you change your friends like changing your clothes. I don't know. Like a lot of Radiohead songs, I'm confused as hell. But this might have something to do with maybe this. I mean, it could be a romantic song, but it could probably also be a friendship song. Maybe it's about how if you ever need help, as in, like the protagonist telling his friend or her, like if you ever need help, if you ever feel like, the world is destroying you, when you feel like you can't take it anymore, when you feel lost, just say the word and I'll be there. That's my interpretation. I mean, in the verse 1, we had that connection with Dante's Inferno, which is, it basically means like if you find yourself in hell, lost, let me know and I'll come help you out. When you forget how lucky you are, buried in rubble 60 foot down, very powerful words there, kind of, death metaphor perhaps. Well, not exactly death metaphor, just perhaps, when you feel so down to the point where you almost feel dead, or you feel like you want to die. When you change your friends, like changing your clothesline is kind of iffy with me. I don't know what exactly that could mean. I don't know. Go down in the comment section, let me know. These lyrics overall are pretty solid, I would say. Powerful metaphors, definitely. And the if you say the word, then I'll come running is very sweet and powerful. But there we have it, guys. That was Radiohead's new track, If You Say the Word. I'll be excited for the album. Comes out November 5th. We're going to get some new tracks, so let's do it. Please share with your Radiohead-loving friends, if you will. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, if you found it entertaining. And the links to my social medias and my original music are down in the description below. But that's it for me. You guys take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.